Welcome to Ukulele the Pros. I'm Terry Carter, and this is our Chord Mania series where we're breaking down the most important chords on the ukulele. And we're actually going to take it a little bit deeper, right? Get a little bit more in depth about the notes involved and some ways that you can start moving these chords up and down the neck. And this concept behind this is that these are the chords that you're going to see over and over again in your favorite songs and stuff you see online and on YouTube videos. And I want you to be able to have these chords memorized and then have a little bit, as I mentioned, in-depth understanding of these chords. Today's chord is our A minor chord. Last time we did the C chord, just your regular C chord. Let me show a few things here. So we did our C chord, that should be down. But today we're going to focus on the A minor chord. So you might have noticed that A minor has a little bit of a darker sound, hence the word minor. It gives it a little bit of a sadder quality to it, as opposed to the major chords, which tend to be a little bit happier sounding. Now, I always like to joke because the ukulele itself is such a happy sounding instrument. Even minor chords don't sound that dark. But there is a slight difference if you listen to the C chord and the A minor chord. So let me show you this chord. What we're going to do here is we're going to take our second finger or our middle finger and we're going to place it on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Then we're going to hit open 3rd string, open 2nd string, and open 1st string. And the goal with this chord is when you're playing this second finger here, you want to make sure that you're playing right on the fingertip. And you may even see a little bit of string indentation on my finger. So you're playing right on the fingertip. And when you do that, it's going to cause your knuckle here to be slightly curved. And the reason for that is that way you avoid touching other strings. When we play with a flat finger, sometimes that finger hits other strings, causing it to mute out. Okay, so play on the fingertip and on curved finger. I'm real excited because I want to share with you a course that I have coming up. It's an 8-week course and it's limited to 8 people, and I already got several spots filled already. But it's a course on performance confidence. It's something that I've seen with my students, and over the years, people get so nervous when they have to play in front of a group. Maybe you're all right, you're in the bedroom or you're wherever you practice and you're feeling good, you rehearse your song and you get out, you can play it perfectly and you feel good about it. Then what happens is as soon as you walk up on stage, or even if you're at a party and you want to play, what happens? We freeze up a little bit, our heart starts racing, maybe our hands get a little sweaty, and we get tight. And all of a sudden now, the piece that was so good when we were practicing at home is now not so good. And this is something that I see time and time again. And maybe this is something that hits home to you. And so our 8-week course is going to build your confidence. It's an 8-week confidence building course. And we're going to do that through group meetings that are going to happen live through video every week. And that's going to be me included, so I'm going to be there. We're going to do it through pieces that you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to play in front of your group. You're going to have to do videos of it. These are pieces we're going to talk about, some blues and some fingerstyle and some strumming songs, a wide variety of stuff. And we're also going to kick it off with a one-on-one coaching call with me, just so I can figure out the best way that I can help you out. So this is something that I've been doing with my one-on-one clients, and I've seen incredible results in a short period of time. So if it's something that you're interested in, dominating your performance and getting your confidence up, check it out. It's ukulelethepros.com/p/courses. You can also just check out the link right in the description. Go over there, get a little bit more information, and you can even hit me up if you want, ask more questions. But I think it's going to be something that for the select people that are going to be part of it are really going to grow. But hurry up because we only got a few spots left, and once they're filled, I'm going to close it down and we're going to get started soon. So we got open for about 5 days at the time of this video. So, and that's going to be continuing going down. All right, so we just learned how to play our A minor chord. Get this memorized. This is really key in all your chords because once you have it memorized, when you see this chord pop up again in a song or if you're playing with somebody, you're going to know how to play it through repetition and muscle memory. Then when we start adding new chords, by having them memorized, you're going to be able to switch to them a lot quicker. And that's really one of the things that I notice a lot of people struggle with. So let's just do this. Let's play a few things. I'm going to call some rhythms. We're going to start with some whole notes. Remember, those get, well, maybe you don't remember, but those get 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 notes you strum on beat 1. Then we're going to move to a couple measures of half notes. And you're going to strum those on beats 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll move to a couple measures of quarter notes. And quarter notes get 1 beat each, so you're going to have 4 strums in a measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to repeat it back to the whole notes for 2 measures, half notes for 2 measures, and quarter notes for 2 measures. So here we go. Grab your A minor chord. Let me grab a close-up for us. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Now let's do some half notes. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now here's some quarter notes. And 1, 2. Don't rush it here. A lot of times we want to rush. Now back to the whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now here's your chord notes. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let it ring out. Now, I didn't mention it. I was strumming with my first finger there. And I always like to strum right here with the body and the neck of the ukulele Mia. I just think it sounds nice and full there. You could do it with the thumb as well. 2, 3, and... So the thumb works as well. Those are typically, your thumb and your first finger are typically the ones that are used most for strumming. Now, as I mentioned, we're always going to take this out a little bit deeper than just showing you a chord. You know, this is step 1. You got to get that down. But let's talk about the notes of the chord. I don't want to talk about the theory as far as how we get these notes, but let's just talk about the notes so you know when you play an A minor chord, what exact notes you're playing. So we start here with your A note on the 4th string. And by the way, I do have a low G. So if you have a high G here, it might sound a little higher, but it still works. So that's an A note right there. Then your open 3rd string, which hopefully you know, but if not, that's your C. So you have A note here on the 4th string, C on the 3rd, then you have E on the 2nd string, and then open A on the 1st string. So when we strum this chord A minor, we have 3 notes, A, C, and E. And those are the 3 notes that make up a A minor chord. Versus like if we had an A major chord, which will be a lesson we'll do later. Now the notes are A, C sharp, E, and A. Go back to A minor, and it's A, C, E, and A. So just keep that in your memory for now. Don't worry about why those are the 3 notes. just trust that for an A minor chord, those are the 3 notes. Because later what you can do is you can find those 3 notes anywhere on the ukulele neck, and guess what? You have an A minor chord. So for example, if I play this right here, notice it's a different shape but same sound. And the notes are E, A, and C. So it's the same 3 notes, but now I'm just playing in a different spot. So it gives you a little bit of difference in sound, although the quality is still the same, A minor. Now, step 3, the last thing I want to talk about here is how can we move this chord around? And this may be a little advanced because we're going to have to get into what's known as bar chords, but I just want to show it to you and see if you can do it first of all, and if not, then just at least you start thinking about it. So I'm going to go back to this chord here. All right, there we go. So we got our A minor, it's just 1 finger, so it's not an overly difficult chord. This is why it's one of the first chords we learn on the ukulele. Now, if I slide this up 1 fret to the 3rd fret, notice the chord. It actually kind of sounds cool. So I guess I just showed you a cool little ukulele trick. Kind of a little Spanish thing, but let's do it properly. If I slide it up 1 fret, what I should do is also move what's normally open strings here on A minor, right? We're playing 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string open. What I should do now is I should move, if I move this finger up, I also need to move these up now as well. So instead of having open strings, I need to have my 1st finger here on strings 1, 2, and 3, but now at the 1st fret. And now this finger, which instead of using your 2nd, you could actually use your 3rd, be a little easier, is going to be on the 4th string 3rd fret. Okay, and I'll come back to that. So here's our original chord A minor, and now the new chord we're moving up, A minor, and then this is actually going to be called A sharp minor or B flat minor, either one. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am taking my 3rd finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and then I'm barring the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string here at the 1st fret. So this is why it's called a bar chord, because your finger has to lay flat here. Now essentially these are the same chord as far as A minor, and then this is the same shape except moved up 1 fret, and it has a new name, A sharp or B flat. Notice getting these notes to ring out can be a little difficult. Then I can move up again, same shape, now I'm at B minor. Move it up 1 more fret, C minor, C sharp minor, and so forth. What I want you to notice is that they're all the same shape, even though they have different names, right? So this is just the A minor in what we call the open position. Then, as I mentioned, we have to now move the bar chords as we start sliding it up the neck. Essentially, by taking this shape and sliding it, you now could play almost any minor chord that you want, right? Because we got A minor, A sharp or B flat minor, B minor, C minor, C sharp or D flat minor, D minor, D sharp or E flat minor, E minor, F, F sharp or G flat minor, G minor, it gets kind of tough up here, G sharp or A flat minor, and my fingers kind of run out, and then we'd get actually back to A minor way up here. I'm not going to play because I know it's not going to sound good. So notice we have just covered literally every minor chord shape just based off the very beginning A minor chord. All right, so let me check, see if there's any questions. So we are live, so it looks good. I got some people watching, so thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to You Like the Pros. The channel is starting to get more and more momentum, so I'm thankful for that. And don't forget, ukulelethepros.com/p/confidence is going to be your site, or just clicking the link below, and that's going to get you to the 8-week course. It's very limited seating. It's going to be a very special group of people that are going to be taken through this confidence. And by the end of it, I mean, you're going to be dominating your performance, your nerves, and you're going to just notice your ukulele playing is going to go through the roof. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.